There should be an opt-out period for a man to be able to sign away his rights and responsibilities for a child that he doesn't want. That would be equality. Is that a hit or is that a miss?
I really shouldn't have drunk before this shit.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Welcome to the Uncultured podcast.
Welcome to the Uncultured Roots podcast. I'm brother one.
No.
The drink hitting a little good. Look, you almost.
It's right hook.
Oh, okay.
The drink is right hook.
I'm good, man.
All right, let's do this again. Welcome to the Uncultured Roots podcast. I'm brother 17.
It's your man H.M. Hersham Bible. What up? What up?
And this your man G Fly. What up, throw my babies?
As you see, both of these brothers feeling nicely toasted over here. You know,
Absolutely.
stress release week. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just needed sometimes.
sometimes
Yeah.
Yeah.
daily
Nah.
ain't that bad, huh?
Nah, ain't
Not
that
yet.
bad.
Not yet.
We ain't got there yet.
Talk to me.
Coming home, martini on the rocks every night.
Martini.
You must hate your job. I do.
Right.
Hell no. Well, today's episode is well, we already know the title. It's Hit or Miss 2.
2.
And this is
Episode 74.
We almost losing count.
it is 74.
Yeah.
Episode 74.
You know.
Been old. So this is episode 74, Hit or Miss Man Talk. Now,
Uh-oh.
full
Yeah,
disclosure. Some women may not particularly like this particular episode,
Don't blame me.
you know, but the rules to the game are hit or miss. Now, it's either one or the other. Now, we will put it this way. This is the disclaimer. The questions or the statements that are being said in this show, when we respond to them, we may agree with maybe 50 to 60% of it. So if a person says hit, it doesn't mean it's a hit for the entire thing. It's just overall, it might be a hit, or overall, it might be a miss. There might be some parts we agree with, some parts we don't agree with.
Leaning more towards.
Right. So
I don't know.
don't kill us.
Just to make it short, we don't like to get into generals.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. We just taking it for what it is.
No blanket statement.
Yeah. So before you get
At
me a
least
little
not
uproars,
At least not with me anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a little shade there, but okay. We gonna
No, I'm trying to get myself out.
Look, we just gonna we just gonna jump right into it because we don't have any we don't have any current events right now for this week. We just want to have a a kind of chill, kind of fun episode. You know what I'm saying? I think we're entitled to that. You know.
Yeah,
Every now and then.
I think that after we done sit here and drink like we just did, I don't think we're gonna get anything else.
Get what you get at this point.
It is what it is, B.
Oh shit.
So I need to play the theme song.
Oh yeah, for the whole
You
show.
forgot about it?
Yeah, I did forget about it.
Hit or miss. Hit or
It ain't
miss.
loud like it used to
Hit or miss. Hit or miss. Hit or miss.
All right. So, first hit or miss of the day. You brothers ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Ready, Freddie?
be. Been ready. Been ready on fish and spaghetti. Shout out to G-Dep.
So this one is for the brothers, and feel free to comment in the comment section if you agree, disagree, hate our guts, love us. Let us know what you feeling. You know? Okay. There should be an opt-out period for a man to be able to sign away his rights and responsibilities for a child that he doesn't want. that would be equality. Is that a hit or is that a miss?
I really shouldn't have drunk before this shit.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Okay. Well, since these fuckers is blazed, I'll go first. That's a fucking hit. That's definitely a hit. If a man don't want his kid, if he tells you from the jump he don't want the baby, you know, and he helps you with the money for the
Abortion.
is the algo gonna trip on that word? Okay, if
You're gonna unalive the
right
fetus.
to terminate the pregnancy. If he's gonna give you the money up front for that, and he's gonna help you with that, I see no issue. I see no problems. If he tells you he doesn't want the kid, he should be able to opt out. Now, if you choose to keep that child, you bear responsibility. Well, what about the man?
I agree with that part.
So that's a hit for you?
Before I do, I have to say from the beginning, this is why you have to choose who you decide that you're gonna be laying with no protection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because for one, you giving your body up
Yeah.
to somebody who you don't care to be with in the long term.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an issue, you know what I mean? But that's also, you know, reason to why it's a hit because, you know, you decided to make a mistake to get with somebody who you really shouldn't be having a kid with, who don't want to be a father in the first place. And you choosing to have a baby by this person. And you're not really saying, you know what? I did this. They didn't want to be a father anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have, you know, did this. And not to take away his responsibility because he's supposed to be responsible for putting a condom on no matter what. But you also, you know, women get to choose who.
Mm-hmm.
They get to say yay or nay with the sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's rape, period.
Right.
So, you know, I'm just going to have to go
Well, you already hit.
kind of with the hit.
I'm conflicted.
How about we abandon Terry's corner, give up on that pipe dream?
So what is the trial? You said a trial period. What's the trial period? Like the first 3 months or what?
I know. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I see what you're doing too. I'm not going to help you.
I feel
I'm not going to help you.
I understand.
I'm not going to help you. Hit or miss, motherfucker.
I would say if it's a trial period of like, you know.
It's hard to say, dog.
Yeah, it's hard.
because it's two people making a bad mistake.
Yeah.
So I feel you.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's a miss.
You
Because
sucker.
What? No, he can't be a sucker. No sucker.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just talking
you
shit.
told him
I'm
choose
just
one
talking
or the
shit.
other.
I'm talking shit.
He choosing one or the other.
I'm leaning more towards miss because,
Okay.
you know, young people make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's true.
The woman is young too. You know,
That's true.
And she's not fully thinking through everything. So when she has the kid, she still has to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? But
she's deciding to have the kid, though. If the man already told you he don't want the baby,
yeah,
you
but
can't.
what if it's against her religion to have an abortion?
First off, if it's against your
That
religion, you
is-
shouldn't be smashing in the first place because you
Again,
should be married.
Kids make mistakes. What if it's some young people
See,
who
that
made
is
a
true.
mistake?
See,
That's two mistakes.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
So 2 kids make a mistake, and just because, you know,
Okay.
the girl didn't agree with the
Okay.
abortion,
I would say that
now he's off the hook for the rest of the baby's life.
I feel you. I feel you.
What? Oh my Christ!
Okay.
Look,
okay.
the kid may the woman, the little girl may grow up and say, you know, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best decision, but You know, that's
But
the
you
decision
both
she
can,
made,
you
right?
both can be off the hook if you just terminate the damn pregnancy.
But they don't think that, you know, you young, you ain't thinking that far ahead. You ain't thinking, this is gonna...
But this is the I'm to go with your point.
Yeah.
We also had to know that women had that nurturing thing, and it changes. They're not gonna think of maybe I need to abort it because of that nurturing thing is gonna say, how can I get rid of this baby?
Right.
So I would say this. For me, it's a hit when it's grown people.
Yeah.
When it's younger people,
right.
it's a miss for me.
It's a hit all the way around. For me. It's a hit all the way around because whether you young or not, you shouldn't be fucking. Mistakes or not,
you shouldn't.
Neither should the man.
I'm not excusing. I'm not excusing either side. I'm not excusing either side. It seems like I am, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm saying you both
exactly
can get rid of this situation by terminating the pregnancy.
Yes, but it's easy to say as a man to do that when the female's got to sit in that chair to get that thing taken care of.
We don't have to go. And then like, what about if it's against her religion?
Okay, so I think we getting away from it. I think we getting away from what the thing was. A man should be able to opt out.
If
you want to keep that child, you keep that child. But I'm not obligated to pay for shit because I told you I don't want the kid. Call me the devil, call me what you want, but I should be able to opt out. If you want to keep it, I want to keep it for moral reasons. I'm attached. You
also should have had a condom on.
Exactly.
But she should have had birth control.
Exactly. It's two wrongs don't make it right.
It don't. So No, don't make me pay for your mistake too. It's both our fault. But so at least I'm trying to give you a way out.
The difference
I've also seen, the other situation where you like, young dude, like, I don't want this baby, and she keep the baby, and then baby end up being the best thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? He's happy she kept her. You know what I'm saying? So.
Granted,
but I also had to say this, and when it comes to birth control, some of that birth control does damage, so much damage to the females, they don't want to get there. But it's no excuse because if you don't want to take birth control, you have to make that nigga put a hat on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
if y'all don't want a baby, and what about the instance where you use a condom and it broke?
Right.
Clearly, he took the proper precaution and protection needed. It just failed. So, in that instance, what? Oh, he should still be on the hook.
I mean, that's a little different.
But
he's trying to protect herself, and you know what I'm saying.
This is an issue. Let's say he did take those precautions, and he gets a condom and it breaks. She end up getting pregnant, right? Sometimes, and I already included the part where women are nurturers. They might say in the moment, okay, I'm going to take care of it until it's time to take care of it. And it's like, dang, I can't,
can't go through it.
This is from me. Because even though it's a fetus, they whole thing is, this is from me. How can I don't think men understand the emotional toll that it takes on the women to get abortion. We don't really take that in consideration.
Because we're not
the one on the table.
We're
not the one on the table. But they had to deal with the emotional troubles of dealing with getting rid of a baby. I don't expect. I expect for him to feel the way he feel because he's not a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not a woman either, but I'm empathetic.
I am empathetic, but again, I'm not getting away from the fact that if a man doesn't want the kid for whatever reasons, whatever way, he should. It should be an opt-out period.
But this is going to get to where I'm leading to. What people don't understand about some of the system is she can not want to put him on it, but if she needs assistance and she goes to the state, they're going to automatically put him on it. Because they're going to be like, where's the father at? And then they're going to include him forcibly.
I get what you're saying, but if he's that strong-willed of not wanting kids, he's not gonna come inside of a woman raw.
That's true.
So if he's that strong-willed and I don't want kids,
His
he's
pull-off
not
game-
gonna be doing that. Right?
His pull-off game is immaculate.
Nothing. See, here we go. We doing all hypotheticals again. Nothing in this statement said anything about the pull-out game or any of that. We just saying if a man doesn't want the kid, he should be able to opt out.
Okay, well, I give this. I gave it already. If I'm more so, if you are an older person,
Yeah.
you know better.
Yeah.
So it's a hit as an older person. It's a miss if you're a younger person. You don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? And then being younger, you even more prone to being, as a woman, she probably even more prone to be, this is my baby.
Yeah.
Here's the thing what people always tend to forget. You don't have to make a man pay with his money. I know we all value and say money is more important. Money is this, money is that. Money is everything in a capitalistic society. We know this.
Right.
If that man does not want nothing to do with this child and he wants to opt out, let that man opt out. What he does not pay financially, he will pay morally in the long run when that child grows up and
That's true.
discovers
Yeah,
that
that's
that
true.
child,
That's true.
that his
That's
father
true.
wanted nothing to do with him.
That's true.
That is going to kill that man in the long run.
That's true.
Isn't that already in place? Can't you like sign away your rights to a kid?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
think
I, you know,
I'm not
obviously
sure
never
about
went
that.
through that.
But I do know something my grandmother told my mom and my aunt. Can't make a nigga do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna take care of it.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. A man is going to pay what he doesn't pay financially. He'll pay down the road. If that man needs a liver transplant or a lung transplant, not lungs, but if he needs a body part and his son is compatible, that son ain't gonna do shit for that guy.
But I gotta say this, cause I don't want to get no fuck nigga, no type of
exactly.
play
Right.
to where they can get ready to do this shit.
Right.
Like nigga, strap the fuck up if you don't want no kid.
Oh, of course.
Straight up. Like if you not with a person where you can accept being with them and having a kid, man, don't not fuck with this chick. You know what I mean?
And you know, men, we do anything to get the, you know what I'm saying? So he may be lying, you know, telling her, you know, whatever she want to hear and shit. And then she in a different headspace than him.
It's a 65% chance he's lying.
Yeah. So she thinking, oh, you know, this is somebody that I could.
Yeah, they get manipulated.
Yeah.
They get tricked. They get deceived. They do.
Yeah.
But as ladies, and I'm talking to the ladies, make sure these niggas strap up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you could tell by his character that, nah, he probably ain't gonna be no good dude, you ain't got no business fucking him.
Right.
Exactly.
So why would you even take the chance of fucking a nigga that's
Yeah, if you know from from the jump,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of on you, but
Yeah, you gotta think about it. Is this nigga really parent?
Material.
Is he parent material? Is he gonna really be around?
right?
Y'all know that, man. Come on now.
It's the equivalent of a man that has money. If a man that has money can spot a gold digger from a mile away, if you rock with the gold digger because she looked good and whatever, smell good, whatever, it's your fault. Knew she was a gold digger, and you put yourself in
knew
that
what
situation.
it was from the jump.
If a man can be held accountable for that, a woman should be able to be held
You
accountable
decided to
for the same
bypass
thing.
all of that because of what she looked like.
Exactly. And women do the same thing to men. So I'm not here pressing down on women and just trying to attack them. No, I'm saying both parties have a role to play. If the situation is presented to where a man say, I want to opt out, I don't want nothing to do with this child, he should be able to have that right and have that option. And if you keep that kid, you're responsible for that kid.
Yeah.
If you have an option.
Yeah.
Now, if he didn't help you with the finances for in terms of trying to eliminate the pregnancy, then you have a case. It's like, look, you don't want this kid, but you're not helping me fix the situation.
And that's
the difference. Now, they can come after you.
This is an even harder situation, especially now with the laws that we have in place where you can't terminate it in some of the
Oh
states.
yeah, that makes it
That's
more
unfortunate. Yeah.
complex.
Better go to New
Y'all
York.
got to deal with it.
So it's different. You know what I mean? That's why I had to split it. You know what I mean? It's a
But-
hit in some cases and a miss in other cases.
I heard they coming up with was it birth control pills for men. So, that'll nip all that in the bud.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that.
You really think
So you wouldn't take it?
You
You
really
let the women take it, but you wouldn't take it?
You
I
really
ain't taking Oh, you a hypocrite. You damn right I am. I sure am.
But this is the thing. Well, I can understand why he said that. Because niggas don't want to take shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I ain't taking it.
Like, we already feel funny about anything that comes from the government, anything.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
nigga, we don't want to go to the doctor.
Right.
So you think we gonna take some
Ain't taking no
pills?
pill?
We ain't taking no
It might be a
pills.
chance we can't make no kids forever.
The plan is to get you sterile. We have a population problem. Remember we were supposed to talk about that? We forgot to get to that.
Right.
So that's another thing. But
Right.
okay, well we've all given our answers. So we're gonna move on to the next one.
Okay.
So we don't want to drag along all day.
We don't.
We got 6 of them in a bonus. So here's the next one. Hit or miss. Men get bored, they play Xbox. Women get bored, they destroy the whole family and then blame you for cheating because they held back sex. Don't get married.
That's a miss.
See, he answered that one real quick.
Yeah.
Because I can't say all women do that.
Yeah.
I can't say all women do that. But I will say when women get bored, they have a conversation with you about it. And if it's not leading nowhere, then it's starting to go. She's starting to lead the relationship at that point.
Yeah.
But we don't always play the Xbox. We play with the other box too sometimes.
PlayStation.
Nah,
No,
the other
you
box.
talking about the other box.
The other PlayStation.
Right.
See,
Two PlayStations out there.
See, what I need everybody to understand is we do the same shit.
Yeah.
But especially with all this podcast, this has been men versus women type shit. Man, listen, man, we all do the same shit, man. We go about it different sometimes, depending on what it is. But we all do the same shit. If nigga bored, and he can't have a conversation with the woman and say he bored, that nigga is going off somewhere and he getting some cooch from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the same thing kind of happens with women, except they leave the relationship mentally first before they go to the another nigga, and then they end up going to the another nigga. They might not even fuck them sometimes, but the niggas on the wing ready to go.
Ready to
Fucking that
pounce.
nigga majority of the time. They fucking
Majority
that
of
nigga.
the time.
They fucking that nigga, man.
But what I'm trying to say is we all do the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just women go about doing it different than the men do.
What say you?
Read it again for me.
Men get bored. Men get
You want
bored.
to make sure.
I want to make sure I'm on the right side.
Men get bored. They play Xbox. Women get bored. They destroy the whole family, then blame you for cheating because they held back sex. Don't get married, gents.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a miss.
Oh, I expected that.
Yeah, like Fly said, I think, both parties get bored, or if they missing something from the relationship, they gonna seek it from somewhere else. We don't just I know we say black men don't cheat, but we ain't going and taking all of our frustrations out on Xbox. We do the same shit.
Yeah. You know what stands out before you get to yours? You know what stands out? Read that again. I'm going to tell you what stand out.
Men get bored. They play Xbox. Women get bored. They destroy the whole family, then blame you for cheating because
Right there.
they held back sex.
Right there. There is some women that do that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you step out, no matter if you're a man or woman, you messing up the family.
Mm-hmm.
Either way.
I mean, yeah. It's I do see that. Like if you withholding sex from your partner, the person you live with, you know what I'm saying?
What you expect them to do?
What do you think is gonna happen?
But that go for
You think
man
he
or
just
woman.
gonna stay there, sexless for the rest of his life?
And that's why it's a motherfucking hit for me. It's a motherfucking hit for that exact fucking reason.
The miss part for me is saying that men just go play the Xbox. I mean, we Men do the same shit.
No,
We've been known to do that.
Yeah.
Men been known, some men been known to do that.
listen,
I'd rather break it off.
that's
You know
it
what
for
I
me,
mean?
man.
Yeah.
That's it. Because the simple fact is, again, we said this before we started this thing. Like nothing's set in stone, nothing's absolute. But strictly going off of this, I'm saying it's a hit. Because I've seen so many men complain. So many men complain in forums, and I'm in these forums, and I watch what these guys say, whether it's a Kevin Samuels forum or it's just a particular topic where they're talking about this in particular. I've seen so many men complain about getting married, and the sex just stops once you get married. And they complain like, what the fuck did I do this for? Why did I get married? And then it's like, not all, but a lot of men hold true to their vows. He's like, I want to go out here and cheat. I want to go do this, but I'm married. And it's like, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? They're conflicted with it. They're conflicted with it up here, but they're dealing with the sexlessness down here. And it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I can't force her to do anything.
Right.
So you literally put yourself in your own cage.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a hit for me, because I see so many men talking about this, and it just goes over everyone's head like, oh well, just deal with it.
Why is she not giving her?
I'm gonna be honest. If you want me to answer that honestly, women feel like once they get married, they got you. I got you, nigga. You done. You mine. I don't have to do shit.
That's not illogical. That's not a logical thought pattern.
Y'all know niggas like the fuck. So why?
You knew when we started.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to help out the algorithm, right?
You know, I forgot all about the algo. I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. That's why I said what I just said. Y'all know dudes like to give. Why y'all stop? Why do you stop?
And then
Is he not doing anything? Because we do get comfortable too.
Yeah, that could be part of it. You know, we ain't doing the same shit we were doing to get
the box.
Yeah, in the beginning. So
that's true.
They kind of get turned off, and then it's like a revolve. You know, it goes back and forth.
It's a cycle.
Because for me, if I'm trying and I'm getting turned down, you gonna start to become undesirable to me. Like I'm not even gonna be attracted to you no more, because I know ain't nothing for me over there. So it's just like a revolving, you know, and it just get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand.
We got. It's got to be reciprocation, and even when it comes to that.
Yeah.
One of the worst things you can do is decide, oh, I'm just going to, especially when you get mad for whatever reason. Like, oh, I'm just, I mean, some things you get mad, of course, you're not turned on to do something for your guy. You know what I mean? That's understandable. But, you know, the withhold for a long time, just to say, I'm just going to get back at him by using this, because I know he likes
They use sex
this.
as a weapon,
Then, of course, you know, that's come on, you know what I mean? And you going to force him to go outside.
You're
and you
begging
can't,
him to cheat
and
when you don't do that.
And you can't look at him and be like, oh, nigga, so you just going to step out. I mean, if the nigga not cheating and he ain't doing nothing super crazy, you know, why not? You know, why not? What's there? I don't know.
There's various reasons. If women have various reasons for, you know, why they don't or whatever and whatnot.
Some
and
women.
None of that. I mean, all of them. I mean, they all have reasons for why they don't want to do it at particular times.
The reason I say some women, because some women they don't move off that protocol. If you on the same page, you know, it's some women that like love sex as much as men do, and hell yeah, she gonna, you know what I mean, whatever. She is like whatever.
That Larissa Pippen.
I thought we weren't gonna speak on that.
I think she when it comes to her, I'm kind of iffy with her. Because to me, it seems like she going for that Jordan name. Do she really love that dude, that Michael Jordan's son? Do she really love him like that?
Fucking cougar.
I don't know. I just like to see Jordan Pippen back together. So that's a win for me. The duo's back together.
in one form or another, huh?
Any way I could get it.
And you a wild boy for that one. Dog. You crazy for that one.
You're gonna be drinking every show now. All right, well, it was 2 misses and a hit for this one in particular.
Yeah.
That's always gonna be a hit for me. Fight me. I don't give a fuck. So, next one. Oh, we agreed that we would keep it on script and not change it, right? All right.
I guess so.
A capable man doesn't want a competitor. He wants a teammate to love and help him succeed. Instead of hit or miss.
For sure, a hit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to compete with your teammate. You know what I'm saying? That don't even sound right.
Okay, I challenge you. What about when you hear the women say, "Oh, well, he couldn't handle me." You hear that shit?
Yeah. You can handle me. Well, like, what does that mean?
I don't understand that.
Like, what does that mean?
I
I
don't
couldn't
understand.
handle you.
Shit, you gotta ask a woman.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
fucking know
what I'm
either.
trying to say.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it either. What do you mean handle you?
Right. Like,
A man-
am I supposed to handle you? I thought we was teammates, right? I thought we were supposed to work together.
I think handle me mean like you can't deal. But,
Can't deal with me.
But you know what? The women, most women who say some shit like that, oh, you can't deal with me. They're the ones who want to put all that shit on, toxic shit on you, and then they expect you to take it. Mm-hmm. I'm not about to do all that now.
Yeah, you gotta deal with their bullshit.
Nah.
You can't deal with my bullshit. No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Deal with your issues that you need to deal with yourself. No, I can't.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
That's up for you and your therapist.
Yeah, use that terminology, y'all. You got to heal.
Yeah. And the thing about relationships is you choose and pick what you want to deal with. It's some things that's going, some people come with baggage. And you got to decide whether or not that you're going to take that baggage on.
Everybody come with baggage, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's depending on what you want to deal with.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Because some baggage could be overwhelming to deal
yeah.
with. And it's like, oh, no.
Show tolerance for.
Yeah. Can I tolerate your BS?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, my
Does it
threshold
balance
is
out?
here,
Yeah.
but yours, nah.
Right.
It's not. Nah, I can't do it.
So the question is again, before I get mine.
A capable man doesn't want a competitor. He wants a teammate to love and help him succeed.
No, we don't want a competitor. So I guess that's a miss, right? If I said it, we
It's a
don't
hit.
want a competitor. We don't want
It's
a
a hit
competitor.
because you agreeing
if
with
you
it.
agree, it's a hit.
Oh, it's not. It's saying we don't want a
We
competitor.
don't want a
That's the question.
competitor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Well, that's the problem now. You got
Yeah.
men and women trying to compete with each other. We teammates.
Mhm.
And we getting shit done together. What's good for the team? We doing what's good for the team.
Yeah.
Look at sex as a team sport. You both can get satisfied.
If we talking like healthy competition, like you could have like healthy competition on your team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all practicing together, making each other better.
That's sex.
But
I mean, if you playing around, but when it come to being for real,
Yeah,
we
of course.
need to be on the same team.
Yeah,
because we're trying to
exactly.
win in this life.
yeah, when it comes to the game, that's practice. But when it comes to the game,
Practice. We talking about practice.
we talking about practice.
Practice. Shout out to AI. Practice.
When y'all in practice mode, shooting in the gym, that's healthy competition. That's cool. You can't hit more than me. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. But when it comes to the game, we working together to win, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same page, same plan.
Yeah, we need to be together and on the same accord.
Yeah.
Cause we trying to win in this life. You know what I mean?
Right.
As a black man already, it's too much against us. It's too much against black men and black women, but the target is really on black men.
Yeah.
And then, they say black women is the most, uncared for. So when you got somebody that care for you, you want to be on the same team with them. These people on outside the team, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we want to be together, and we want to make sure we in sync and make sure we're moving right.
Yeah. Obviously, that's a hit for me. Of course. I always give props. My wife, I've said this on the show before, my wife is the one that gave me the concept of teammate. Mm-hmm. She's the one that taught me that concept. I didn't go into it with that mindset. She was, view her as a partner, view her as a teammate. Like she, I don't like to use the term equals, but basically we're on the same page in terms of let's get this together. And the reason I don't like the term equals for people who want to, why don't you like the term equals? Because we're not equal. Men and women are not equal, and they never will be. So let's get that bullshit out the window right now. Men and women will never be equal, and that's the way it's going to be. Okay? So you tell me, when men and women are equal, you show me a woman that can go step foot in the men's division in the UFC. She ain't equal. Okay?
As far as strength.
Granted, but strength, you're not equal. You're not equal to compete in that area. Okay?
True.
I said this in a conversation before. Actually last week when I was at a Caderio Shindig. When I was saying men and women are not equal. And here's one. Obviously, men can't give birth. The deeper side of that is men can't even fathom the idea of carrying another life form inside of them. We can't even fathom the concept of having to give birth.
We're not built for that type of pain. We built for a different type of pain.
It doesn't register.
We wouldn't survive.
Not only that, the human race would have ended a long time ago if it wouldn't have started. You know what I'm saying? And then the second part that I always say is, and in my opinion, this is my opinion. Can't no man make a house feel like a home. Yeah. Only a woman can do that. Yeah. And that's where I stand with that. Like, I don't care. My house would not feel like a home without my wife. No matter how angry, no matter how pissed off I am upset with her, or at the time, whatever. We on good terms, great. We on bad terms, it's terrible. But she still makes that house feel like a home, good or bad.
That's true.
So that's why I said we can never be equal, because I can never me being in the home makes the home feel protected. That's something she could never do. Again, men and women will never be equal. This is her crib. It's her crib. His family's, him and, his soon-to-be wife and daughter. This is the protection. Now, don't get me wrong. Kay's a strong woman.
She got a hard punch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kay's a strong woman.
And good sis,
but she
sis probably got a good swing.
But she can't protect this home like you can.
No.
You see what I'm saying? And you can't make this place feel like a home like she can.
And she would step back and let him do that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why we would never be equal. We balance each other out. It's balance. I don't strive for equal.
I think men and women need to embrace that. And say it's something, because it's something that I can do that you can, and something I can't do that you can.
Exactly.
Because all this straight crazy ass feminism and all that shit make them feel like, oh, you could do it too. Some things that you can't do, I can. Some things I can, you can't. We two pieces of a big puzzle that fit together, because it's some things I can, some things you can't, some things you can't.
And they literally fit together.
And they fit together.
That's how the human race has survived and dominated all these years.
Exactly.
I don't know. Come at me with no homosexuality shit, okay? Don't they come at me like, oh, what you say about homos? I ain't talking about that. Y'all have at it.
We the only animals or species on this planet that's confused about that. Everybody else already know they role. All the other animals and stuff, they know they role. Our species, we don't. We want to challenge the roles.
I think that's mainly true here in America. I think worldwide it's a little different.
Yeah.
But even didn't even think about that is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Animals, they just know what the fuck they got to do. Humans, we like, oh, maybe it's a gray area. It's like.
It's too many people that try to come in here and they try to change everything. Like, the norms are the norms for a reason. Okay, I'm not saying the norms shouldn't be challenged. Okay, if things are bad, If you have bad norms, then yes, those norms should be changed. But if we have norms that have been working with us for thousands and hundreds of thousands of years, apparently they work.
They've been surviving time for a reason. Yeah.
So, that's whatever. That's my thing on that. So, all right. Obviously, that was an easy one. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So far, I'm 3 for 3. You know, 3 hits. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, y'all brothers is a little shaky over there, but
You already know.
Are we shaky though?
Yeah, we are. And we can't give it up without a fight.
All right, so all right, here's the next one then. A man will say, let's figure out a way to get this done. Women today are beyond selfish.
I can't say all women.
Man. Yeah, that's the problem with that statement.
Look, we already went over this. So go ahead and hit me with what I know y'all gonna say.
I'm going to pass this to my good brother Fly. I want to see what he has to say.
Sold you out, dog.
Oh, you motherfucker. That was smooth as shit.
It was, though. He set it up nice because I thought
You know what? I gotta give you that, my dog. That was smooth as shit, man. That was smooth as shit.
I thought for sure he was about to answer it. I thought he was coming with Terry's corner. And he said, I'm gonna pass it off to Fly.
Oh man. Okay, hit me with it one more time. Hit me one more time, dog.
All right. So a man will say, let's figure out a way to get this done. Women today are beyond selfish.
I'm gonna say a miss due to what I said. First, all women is not like that. Not even women, a lot of women that I know. So if you got a right woman on the team, you saying, I'm gonna get this shit done, they will follow your lead. Now, it's a lot of women who they have a problem with the word
submissive
and letting the man taking the lead. And they always had the thing, well, until you do what you gotta do, I'll follow. I'll let you take the lead.
Till you smack me in the face and choke me.
I hope it doesn't need to go there. If you gotta go there, y'all some toxic motherfuckers.
Right.
Y'all real toxic.
Once you punch me in the eye, then I can follow you.
Chili had to go there. Like, do I need to put hands on you? A person would die to put hands. That you feel like I got to put hands on you. That's a woman I don't need to be with because that sounds like a trap. You know what I mean? That sounds like
that's
you
not
trying
even
to.
attractive.
Yeah, I'm not saying that literally, but the way they be talking, that's what it be sounding like.
Yeah, that sounds like
show me you an alpha. Beat my ass. Then I can follow you and submit.
That sounds like I need to go to jail.
Like, what do you want
to be with you? I ain't going to jail for nobody.
Right.
No, that's bait.
Yeah, I'm not going for that. I'm sorry.
All right. So he says miss. And now we'll say you, Mr. I'm going to pass this off. No, you know what? I'll go before you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'll go before you. That's a hit.
Figured he was going to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit. Women are selfish as hell. Yeah, I said it.
All of them, huh?
Majority of them.
See, there you go.
No, and here's the thing. I'm sticking to what the question says, or what the statement says. Majority of them are selfish. Majority of men are selfish too. People are selfish.
Yeah.
So when it says women, yes, women are selfish. Do I have to state the fact that men are selfish? It's been proven throughout history. Okay? We have plenty of examples of men being selfish. Okay? We know this. But women are selfish as hell. Okay? They are. They think about themselves. They and don't get me wrong. You get conflicting information out here where, well, you got to do for you. You got to be about you. And people take that shit and take it to heart and they run with it and think it's only supposed to be about them.
That's true.
If they
instead of using that to get yourself out of whatever hole that you're in at the moment, Think about you to get yourself out of this hole. And then when you get out of this hole, let's go back to normal and use empathy and being a stand-up person in society.
And you know what? That's true.
Yeah.
Because I know I can only talk about our community, right? In our community, based on what the parent been through before the kid has, they will tell the kid, make sure you don't need no man. Make sure you do this. Make sure that see that's the start of the division in our community.
That's a good point.
And that's the start of the division of working together. Because it's like, fuck them. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And some of them take it to heart and they actually do what they got to do. And it's not no group economics going on. This is why our shit leaves our community faster. The money leave our community faster than anybody else because we can't get together because we so splintered.
Yeah.
And I think you say women are selfish. I believe that women are built off comfort. They move off comfort more so. The only time when they have to get out of that is where they forced to be in a position to where they have to take on male traits.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I can agree with that because I've heard women say, well, I'm forced to do this because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm not.
Man ain't stepping up to the plate.
And you know what? And I can't disagree with them when they say that. I can't challenge you on that.
Right.
Because if you are putting a woman in a position where you are forcing her to have to take on the traits of a man because you, as a man, are not stepping up and doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, then at that point, I can't blame.
Can't argue it. Yeah.
But here's the problem I have with that. You have a bunch of fucking tagalongs and bandwagoners who will take that same logic, and it never applied to them in the first place. They'll take that same logic because someone else who actually went through it has that mindset. You'll take that mindset and adopt it to you, knowing you've never been through that, and you'll just roll with it because you heard someone else say it. Oh, well, fuck these, F these niggas, all of this, but have you gone through that personally?
Right.
Or if you have gone through a little bit of something, you'll take it, you embellish, you blow it up, and you make it worse than what it actually is. That's the problem I have with everything going on today in this day and age with the internet and everything else. You might have went through a little bit of something where this person over here, where you heard that message from, they went through stuff that was 100 times worse than you. So they given a real life experience, but you only went through a fraction of that, and you think that same message applies to you overall, and it doesn't.
The issue I have with the internet is people tend to they get online and say that this is what I feel like that. I really do. I'm behind this.
But in
they
real life,
really don't.
Yeah, in real life, they ain't really about that shit.
The original.
They talk all that shit on social media.
The original stat got so many likes and views that they want to jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, fuck these niggas, that's how I feel. And they don't really feel like that. It's some females that say, man, fuck these niggas. They stand there sitting next to the nigga that they fucking with.
Yeah, exactly. So, just like I think we talked about on a past episode about the chick was on there talking about niggas should pay for me to message them and shit. Like, are you really telling motherfuckers this in real life? Are you really saying this to people's faces?
Is it for clicks and likes?
Yeah, right. Just saying shit.
And that's
that's contributing to the confusion of the community where people take these things instead of taking it with a grain of salt and understand that people lie.
Are just taking it and running with it.
That's why I said last episode. What was the last episode or the episode before? I was like, man, people just confused, dog. They just be getting on here saying whatever, and because so many people say it. Because people get on there and they say whatever, and then a lot of people saying the same thing is looked at as being true.
Yeah.
If you repeat
a lot of people
enough,
say it, don't mean it's true.
If you repeat a lie enough times, it becomes someone else's truth.
Yeah, in today's society, it's true if enough people say it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of what I was trying to get at as far as if a person might have really gone through the struggle.
Yeah.
You really was about that. You really been through that. You was in an abusive relationship, whatever and whatnot. This person was beating your ass. This person almost killed you. Yada, yada, yada. You give your story. You give your testimony. You let the world in. You be vulnerable for the world. You share the story. You telling your truth. This is your truth. Yeah. And then people hear that. And then they'll think, well, I was abused too. How were you abused? Well, he verbally abused me. It's not the same type of abuse, dear.
It's abuse.
it's not the same. But if this
It's not
person,
the same abuse, but it is abuse.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
I'm not,
Because,
I'm not taking that away from it.
Yeah, no, yeah, we can't do that because some people could take verbal abuse and be able to shake it and get away from it, but some people who can't, and it's still abuse no matter what. No, look, we shouldn't be talking to each other crazy anyway.
Right.
It's all about respect.
Right.
Respect is one of them pillars in a relationship, man. It ain't no respect. It ain't going on, man. It ain't no real relationship, and it ain't gonna be a relationship that flourish if it ain't no respect there.
Absolutely.
So if somebody's sitting there being verbally abusive, they don't respect you, which means respect. If there's no respect, then there's no relationship.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to understand. And again, I'm a man, so I'm bullish, whatever. But I don't understand how someone could stay in an verbally abusive or abusive. I don't understand how someone could stay in that type of relationship.
It depends on their background.
How they can stay in it?
How can you stay in a relationship with someone that's verbally abusive or physically abusive?
He can't see why they do it.
I can't see why. Because as a man, I can't.
Yeah, some people are real manipulative, and you know what I'm saying? They know,
how to reel them back.
Yeah, how to reel them back in and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? When they're right at that edge where they're ready to leave, they know what to say. They know what to do just to get them to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it's also,
and some people are just more gullible, or I don't know if that's the right word.
That is the correct word.
No,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't say gullible.
Yeah.
Naive?
I won't say naive. It got something to do with that person's background.
Yeah.
And in their upbringing. If they not taught about boundaries, and not taught about self-respect,
Right.
they're more liable to fall in a situation to where
they're more vulnerable.
they stuck in that cycle with dealing with somebody who can reel them back in.
And people who prey on people like that, they know how to.
Yeah.
They know what to look for. They
Okay.
know how to manipulate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense because I never thought about it that way. I guess in my mindset, I'm an asshole. So the minute shit don't seem right, and the minute shit don't seem like, I'm out. I don't give a fuck how much I love you.
Everybody
I'm
ain't
gone.
that
Well,
mentally
good.
strong.
Yeah, it goes to that conversation me and you had off the mic about, everybody not like us.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Some people not born or not born. They're not taught to have these have this self-respect and self-love and boundaries.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tolerate that mess at all. If you second you start getting disrespectful, I'm out the door.
So for you, it's like a foreign. You know what I mean? A foreign subject.
You don't
But to
understand
them, it's not foreign. It's like they just happen to fall in it because they're not taught or have any self-love for themselves to say, hey, man, you said what to me? Man, fuck you. Go ahead. Go ahead about your business.
Yeah, everybody don't got that.
Oh, that's all. See, I'm glad you brothers shared that because I can only see it from my perspective.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And so when you say that, it's like, I didn't know people was like that. I thought everybody was like, you shouldn't tolerate certain shit.
Nope.
But apparently not.
The thing is, I think when they confronted with it, they know it's wrong, so it's a combative situation, but they keep riding with it.
Yeah.
That's where having boundaries is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you have a boundary and something push the line, you ain't letting them push the line. But when you don't have no boundaries, you know somebody doing you wrong and you get combative about it, but you can't keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's why a cycle forms. Because they do it, y'all fight about it because you know it's wrong. And then it's like, you get manipulated to get back in it. You get back in it. It goes good. It gets bad because they cross the boundary again because you don't have none. And then it recycles over and over. And you keep doing this for years until you decide I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And at that point, you already ran through the ringer
Mentally, just
about all the shit you just went through.
Basically like the old adage of you either stand for something or you fall for everything.
yeah.
So that's pretty much.
You don't establish them boundaries. Yeah.
Oh, my wife established boundaries years ago, and I respected her for that. And I said, okay, I know what I can get away with and what I can't. And she knows the same thing, know what she can get away with and what she can't get away with me. Yeah. So disrespect will not be tolerated. And I don't disrespect her either.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, If you can respect me, I can respect you. Even in the most heated arguments, it's never gotten to that point where we're name calling each other. We're we're arguing about the issues. Yeah. We're arguing about the subject matter.
Right.
We're not bashing, trying to make the cut deeper.
Right.
We like really just trying to get to the bottom of it to come to a solution, but we not coming to the same solution. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the whole thing. So that's a little insight of my marriage, but that's fine. Yeah. We don't do all of that. So because at the end of the day, if you gonna disrespect somebody, that's telling me you ain't got much love for them. Yeah, you won't love them like that. Yeah, because if you love somebody, you're not gonna disrespect them. Yeah, you're not gonna disrespect them. Yeah, so just for anybody, look, man, just definitely pay attention to watch the signs and the patterns of the people you rocking with. And you know what I'm saying? They tend to get disrespectful. Warn them about it. Hey, this is disrespectful. Don't cross this line no more. Yeah. And they do it again. Dip, leave. Don't care how much you love them. Don't care if you got kids. Don't care if you're attached. Get the hell on, because it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna get worse. And somebody gonna
stand
unalive.
And stand strong on your boundaries. Yeah. Because if you set them from the beginning and you stand strong on them, it's relatively easy to deal with because you know exactly what you won't deal with and what you will. Yeah. And when they hit that something that you don't want to deal with, and you tell them, first of all, if you tell somebody and they don't listen, this is a form of manipulation there. Mm-hmm. They think they absolutely think, I don't give a fuck what you said to me. Yeah, that's so. I mean, ain't no respect there, so
yeah, that's the quickest way to get X'd out of my life. Yeah. Hey, okay, all right, that's what we doing, huh?
If you living your life a certain way and you got to set up a certain way, and you telling people this is how it is, it's gonna work for me, for what you being in my life, and that person is not respecting that and keep doing it. They said fuck you, basically.
Yeah. You told me you don't. Yeah.
Okay, so then it's fuck you too. Goodbye.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna move on. Yeah. Cause we're gonna keep this train moving.
Keep the train rolling.
All right.
Choo choo.
All right. You ready for you ready for another one, and don't give no half-ass answers?
We'll see. Depending on what it is.
All right. So, not just child support. We need a movement that bans alimony. If you think you can live without a man, then also learn to live without his money. Is that a hit or miss?
That's a hit.
Oh. Financial guru over here heard money, was like, nah, that's a hit, bro.
Yeah. Because, I mean, and this is go about off what you just said in the question is you saying that you could do it you can do it on yourself, then we'll go ahead. You know what I mean? Me personally, if I'm with somebody and I care about them, I'm not gonna send them off fucked up. Yeah. Yep. I'll make sure you're all right. You know what I mean? I don't mean I'm gonna give you half of every fucking thing. Yeah. I'm gonna give you because I want you to do okay leaving. It's almost like a service package.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Everybody ain't built like you, Fly.
That's what I know. That's what I know.
Some people don't send them off without shit. Hey, fuck you.
I understand. I understand that. I understand it.
So before you finish and before you start, I told you I ran these all by my wife, and so what she said for this one stood out to me. She said, in the event that the man prohibited the woman from working and having a career,
well, that's different.
Bingo.
Right.
But that's not included in the question, which is why I didn't take that as a factor.
Exactly. So, and that's why, she gave her answer. I'm not gonna say what she gave, but
that would have been my one point.
That would have been a miss on her
clarification
behalf.
I need.
And
to know.
That's understandable.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's not what the question.
But that wasn't what it said. Yeah. So yeah.
So I'm going off basically what the question says. Yep. And the question is, you know what I mean? If you feel like you can do it well yourself, you can do it well yourself, and you don't need no dude, then get rid of alimony. And I agree with that.
Because it's sort of implied. If you think you can live without a man, aka that hints and leads towards you have a job or a career. That's kind of what it's insinuating.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
then also learn to live without his money.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Because no grown person is gonna think you can live without a man if you ain't got no type of income.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I believe that alimony gives people who feel like I'm gonna get a rich motherfucker and be with them because those be the women who don't want to work, they don't want to do nothing,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, I'm being the housewife, so I don't got to do anything else,
Yeah.
and so they split up and they're like, yeah, I'm good because the alimony coming.
Yeah. I think alimony was created specifically for women who, passed on their career. Maybe they was in school and they met together.
Yeah,
They passed on their career to be the homemaker, to raise the kids, and you know what I'm saying. If the relationship ends at that point, and you pass on your career, you ain't got nothing to fall back on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he should pay to help you, live.
I agree with that.
yeah,
Yeah. That's what I think it should be limited to.
yeah.
If a woman has a career, you know what I'm saying, and can make money on her own, why does she need alimony? You know what I'm saying?
So see, this is why I said what I said.
Yeah.
Because, see, I will give you some money if we don't have to bring the courts in to decipher what I got to give you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I don't have, especially if it just like it got to a situation where we outgrew each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, man, you been good to me.
Yeah.
You held it down. So I'm gonna send you off right.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure you have some money in your pocket. Now, what I give you, you got to do what you got to do with this money. You know what I mean? And if you've been around while I've been making money, and I'm the money maker, then you know how to make it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because me, and this is not for everybody, but for me, I'm sharing information. You know what I mean? If I'm knowing how to do it, I'm teaching you how to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you would know how, when you leave me, you probably will come up moving better than somebody who not telling you shit and he's just making the money and he ain't telling you shit and you just reaping the benefits of just being around. So,
and I would say, especially if y'all got kids that's underage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want you to do the best, as possible, because
that's another reason.
most likely you're going to get the majority custody of the kids. So I want you to do the best as you can do.
And that's another reason why I said what I said. I'll give you the money because if we got my kids,
right?
If you got my kids and they not, of course, if they with me, they got it. But if they with you and you don't really have it like that, I want to send you off to where you have it.
Right.
I think the problem that gets into what Fly is talking about, what he's talking about is accurate. But the problem that comes in, the part that wasn't mentioned, is greed. Mm-hmm. You see, a lot of men have your mentality. Mm-hmm. A lot of men will say, hey, we can make this work. I can give you X amount of dollars. Yeah. Let's just keep the courts out of it.
But that's
greed gets into it when women think, oh, well, this ain't enough. I can get more from the court and then get there and then realize you're getting less.
And that's because they want you to pay the whole.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. I say, Hirsch is right. Everybody not like me. Mm-hmm. But this is why I'm careful with who I choose. Mm-hmm. See, as a man, I've said this on this podcast plenty of times before. Who you choose is very important.
Yeah.
Because if you choose the wrong person, that could be very detrimental to your future.
So my question is, he's taking personal responsibility for what he just said. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what all the men here do. Mm-hmm. We take personal responsibility for our actions. That's why I was like giving pushback earlier when we was talking about the first one with the opt-out thing. It's like, okay, where's the woman's responsibility to lay down with this no good mofo? Mm-hmm. It's like, you knew he was trash. Right. You knew he was trash.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we talking from...
No, I know. I'm saying...
Adult, grown...
But again,
motherfuckers...
It's not even just grown.
Yeah.
It's just... You...
Let it out, right?
Woo, I had to stop myself because that was I was about to get myself in a bunch of trouble right there.
He's about to go real left.
I really was, because the real was about to come out, and I'm like, nah, I can't get this real on this podcast.
Let me reel it back.
I had to reel it back. So, all right, I'm gonna let y'all finish because I almost let some stuff slip out. Women was really about to not like me.
No, see, when it comes to girl, I take that in account. Mm-hmm. That's why you got to be careful with who you deal with in the first place.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with somebody who's greedy, that's just gonna be all that's gonna be bad all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta watch for the signs. Nobody's gonna tell you. Nobody's gonna come to you with a sign that say I'm greedy. You gotta peep it out.
Watch the
and
patterns.
See. And but me saying, here you go, like a severance package type of thing, like here you go, you did it, you was around, you're not entitled to break me, you're entitled to have something though.
Yeah.
Doing that, it may even to some degree alleviate somebody who has greed, who might have a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're not leaving me out with anything.
Right.
I got something.
Yeah.
And that's something to a lot of people is more than what some other people would have.
Yeah. Right.
So they will, if you chose the right person like you should have, then it'll be a good situation after the fact.
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving it to you just for you to live right. If we got kids in the situation, I'll give it to you so you can live right and you can be able to get a kid something when they with you.
Make sure they have a good home situation.
When they not with me.
Yeah.
All right, so I ain't letting you off the hook. Hit or miss, nigga. You never answered it.
He thought he was slick.
He did. No, I'll be game.
So,
you need me to read it again?
Yeah. I just want to clarify. Before I make my answer. Taking into account that this wasn't a house.
Too careful.
This wasn't a housewife situation who foregone her career.
No. Go off strictly.
No.
Go strictly off what the question is asking.
Strictly off of a woman that got her own career. That's a.
Oh my god.
Wait. Read it again. I want to say it right.
He want to make for show. I want to be for show.
Read it again.
You too careful, ain't you?
You know that.
He's still holding on to that terrorist quarterback. That's what he's doing.
No, I'm going strictly off what I've said going strictly.
That's been all of my answers have been strictly off the question.
Because there's some little nooks and crannies in this situation where it could easily change.
Right.
So, not just child support. We need a movement that bans alimony. If you think you can live without a man, then also learn to live without his money.
Yeah, I say that's a hit.
You thought too long about that.
At least we got something.
I just needed to hear again so I can understand.
All right. Yeah,
we got something.
So,
because you know how with me and him sometimes it's like,
we gotta analyze. We gotta make sure.
I'll make sure.
So yeah, if you got your own career, you can make your own money. Yeah, what do you need alimony for? What do you need extra money for? If you can stand on your own too.
Okay.
Child support, that's something different. You need some extra because the children are living with you and whatnot.
We already went through child support.
Yeah.
Gonna do that
but
again.
alimony, like what the fuck you need extra money for? Well, I gotta take care of your life separate from mine for. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
And
that's that passion I was looking for.
Yeah. And like I always say, you know what I'm saying, all these women, I'm going to get flack for this, but always complaining about 50-50.
Oh,
but
here we go.
Uh-huh.
But if, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't complain about 50-50 and asking for shit once the shit break off. You don't complain about getting half of what y'all got, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
If I could drop this mic, I would, but I ain't finna pay for another one. That's a mic drop moment.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I mean, motherfuckers ain't stupid. I'm not going to pay for your whole life just for it to not to work out for me to then have to pay you half of what we got together.
Yeah, I gotta pay your life going forward at the
So
fact.
you ain't paying shit all this marriage, and then the marriage ends. I got to give you half of everything I got. Like, what the fuck? Niggas ain't stupid.
Right.
Man.
So yeah, I say, it's a hit for me.
Definitely a hit for me. You knew it was a hit from the when you first heard the question. You knew it was a hit.
Yeah, I knew it was straight down the board for you.
Damn, all these shit is hit.
You don't know that.
Damn near all this shit here is damn near for this nigga.
You don't know that.
We gonna see.
Look, man.
We gonna keep tally.
Look, man. Obviously,
I don't think I see a miss yet.
Right.
well, I see one coming, but
Okay.
So, but look, obviously, I agree with everything you brother said. It's like no alimony, no. Listen, because what always gets lost in translation, everybody always sides with the woman. Courts, public opinion, everything. Always woman. Every time. So, how the hell is a man supposed to take care of himself if you taking half my money?
Exactly.
Do you know you've heard of inflation? You know everything going up. How the hell I'm supposed to survive?
Child support and alimony?
Like,
You don't want me to live.
And that's how people get unalived.
Yeah.
I'm just being, and I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying when you put too much on a man,
Matter of fact,
that man will snap.
Matter of fact, it take a man out the game. Like, he ain't gonna want to deal with no woman after the fact.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like, man, this bitch done burned me, took everything. So now I don't want
I
no
ain't
woman.
right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna give what I could get
You're
out
a
of her
savage
and
for
keep
life.
moving. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was just talking about. You know, I've been talking about men's mental health a lot lately. I have, because that's what gets lost in translation.
Yeah.
Men's mental health gets lost. Okay, I made a TikTok this week because I was going through some things this week, and I was just like, man, I was at a point where I literally felt like giving up. And so I just made a video about that exact thing. Like, I just feel like giving up. Like, bro, I'm just it's and I said it in the video, like, I just be having to breathe. Like, I just have to woosah. Like, I really have to just breathe sometime, because the shit that goes through my mind, I can't let out. You know what I'm saying? If I do, it's going to result in one or two things for me. Death or jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I just have to breathe, because men's mental health is like, you a man, deal with it. And that's what they're saying with this alimony shit. You a man, deal with it.
Yeah, that's
No, man, you can't put that much
can't put that much pressure on somebody. Yeah.
Especially if a man's going through a divorce, he's already the rickety
already
bridge.
stretched.
He
Yeah,
already
we
stretched.
already
And
stretched.
Got to deal with divorce and working.
that's the point. So it's basically the equivalent of running a tank over a old ass rickety wooden bridge. What do you think about to happen?
Man.
It's about to collapse. You gonna hit him with child support and alimony too? You better watch your back. It's that simple. I'm gonna be straight up. Watch
It's
your
sad,
back.
but it's true. It's true.
I'm just saying, and I'm not making a threat personally. I'm saying
Like,
a person's mindset, once they've gotten to that point, I'm just saying,
yeah.
and you never know where. And I said that in that video too. You never know what a person's dealing with, and you don't know what limit they at that point. When you see them, you don't know where they are. They may be smiling, but they might be 1 inch away from killing everybody.
Snapping. Yeah.
So that's why it's important to be kind to everyone you come in contact with.
Yeah.
Because that might save your
Fair.
life.
Fairness.
Yeah.
Fair. So don't get greedy in a divorce. Be thoughtful. Be responsible. Be empathetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, it's like, okay, for instance, let's say a husband and wife, they get a divorce. Let's say she makes $37 an hour. Let's say the man makes $21 an hour. Should the man be required to give up half of his salary or half of what he makes?
Definitely not.
And she makes more money.
Yeah. That don't even make sense.
Now, as a man, now let me ask y'all, as a man, even though she makes more money, would you want her to give you half of what she make?
Nah.
I wouldn't either. Keep your money.
Yeah.
Nah.
Keep your money. You make more than me. Keep your money
I didn't work for that.
and leave me alone.
Right. That's me and my girl had the same conversation.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Me and my girl had the same conversation not too long ago, and she was like, "I don't want all your money." You know what I mean? And I told her, I'm like, yeah, because she asked me that question. I'm like, yo, if you know we was married and we was breaking up, I'd send you with something. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
Yeah.
And she was like, but I'm not required to have that. Because you know I don't want all your stuff.
It's a real one right there.
Yeah.
It's a real one. Because ain't too many of them gonna say that.
Right.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, because you know that, and it depends on the like I said, man. You got to see who it is you're dealing with, because
exactly.
some of these women will say they will run you through the ringer. Like, it's almost like remember Eddie Murphy Raw?
Yeah. Half Eddie.
Yeah, where the American girls was telling the African girl,
Yeah.
hey, don't you know you can get all this shit?
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's like half.
That's the issue right there. Like, even if they saying, you know what I'm saying, I don't want your money. When the shit split and people who around them and who talking to
That's the
them,
problem.
Yeah.
Whisper getting that
Yeah,
ear.
it's like, are they gonna be
It's too many people.
swayed by
Too many people done got away with it before, so now it became a thing where it's like you can get half this shit.
Right.
Like, come on, man. I don't need half of this shit.
Yeah.
Just be careful who you're dealing with, because if you got a man that's already at that edge and you thinking you about to take some money from him, you might want to think twice about that.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you an example. Just look at some of these rich people when they shit go down and they jumping all out the building.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Exactly. They don't go back to the pole house.
some people ain't gonna jump out the building. Some of them gonna throw your ass out the building.
Look, that's why I said, watch your back.
Yeah.
You never know.
You know, some rich people, you put them in a bad corner, man, they become real devils.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think-
They might not jump off the building. They might not throw your ass off the building.
Right.
But they will pay somebody to get you unalive.
You got to think about what they did to get to that point, to get that rich. They had
Right,
to probably
all
be
the-
cutthroat.
Sometimes some of them ain't cutthroat. They worked and
It's
they
ju-
did
yeah,
the
just-
regular
I'm saying
things to get
some
there.
of 'em.
It's just
Yeah.
the pressure of you taking all of this away from them.
Yeah.
And
Just think
what
about
comes
it.
with it, they status,
How hard
depletes.
they work to get to where they got. It might not even be, no snake shit. You just
Listen,
I done worked all my life. I done,
And you take their status.
Yeah, you take.
I don't think. See, y'all be wanting this rich life, and y'all don't understand
What it takes to
Sometimes
get there.
Taking certain things from these rich people, it will do something to them.
Yeah.
Being able to not be the man going to the country club can do something to them.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? They used to have that respect when they come through the door at the country club. They used to have that respect when they come through wherever they go through. Whatever place they go to that they frequent, they was that guy there because of the, their status and everything.
Yeah.
And they took long time to get the status.
Get to where they at.
And then
it's
you
all
come
taken away.
and you take
Lose
it
it.
away from them.
Snap.
Yep.
And some, like I just said,
Some people
some of them
can't.
not gonna jump off the bridge
Yeah.
or jump out the building. Some of them ain't gonna throw you off the building.
Some
They
people
were
ain't
damn
mentally
near for
strong
sure.
enough to make it through it.
They
like,
will damn for
you know?
sure. They will for sure pay somebody else
Right.
to unalive you. Don't think they won't. You got to take that in consideration. Sometimes you would think you know somebody until you try to take all their shit.
Yeah, I think it all comes down to empathy, man. Put yourself in other person's shoes.
Yeah.
That's what I say. If you got a bag yourself, you making it. That's why I use the analogy
you don't need
of
to take
exactly
this other person
you
for
gonna
what
be
they
able
got.
to survive off
you know
your
what they
money.
did. You know they worked, bust their ass to get all they got.
And
you
this,
know what I'm saying?
This is would be a smart thing to do. If you a person who got money and you putting on a woman, she might not have as much as you, but you end up marrying her while you getting to the money. It might be a smart situation to put her on, as in have her own shit. Mm-hmm. So let's figure out what you want to do.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's figure out what you want to do. I'm gonna fund you, and that's your shit.
Yeah, you're not about to housewife it. We gonna get a maid.
So that way,
And that's
we gonna
what
find out what you like to do.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the talk that I had with my girl.
Yeah.
And when she was like, "Oh, I don't want to," I said, "See, you won't leave me without nothing because I would be if we had money." And was together, I would be like, "What you want to do?"
not only
If
that,
we built it together, then it's only right to split it 50-50.
Yeah, but I'm gonna also be having her. What do you want to do?
Right.
So you will have your own shit.
yeah.
Right.
Well, she following that game plan, what you're saying, in the event of a divorce, that means she has legal exposure too. If you have things, if you have your brands and your company and you set up because you help her set that up, she has legal exposure now. This means you are also subjected to losing half of your shit too. You see what I'm saying?
And
Let's say, for instance, you help her set up her shit and her shit go and fly first, her shit take off before you can get yourself established and things go awry. Let's say, oh, he helped me do this, I'm going to leave this nigga now because he helped put you on before he got himself on. Now you've just made yourself, you've exposed yourself, especially if y'all have already gotten married. You've exposed yourself. Now you got your bag and you stopped helping him. He helped you get yours, but you ain't helping him get yours. Yeah. Now you are legally exposed. Why? Because you make more money. It doesn't necessarily just fall onto the man.
Yeah,
whoever got the most.
But not even for that. Just the fact that you got your own shit. It's like I said before. If it's any ounce of greed there, it depletes.
Yeah.
Cause I done hear you. I done set you. You ain't had to put all the money up.
Yeah.
Here you go. Now you got your own ecosystem inside the ecosystem we got together. It's your own shit. So I got my shit that I've been making money off of here, and now we built something for you. Has shit here, and I don't. When the ties cut, I don't have to have any type of small percentage or anything you got. Yeah. Even though I could be entitled because I footed the money to start it.
Right.
I don't need it.
I don't want it. Yeah.
If we in litigation and a lawyer asking me, do you want to go for? No, that's hers.
No, that's hers. That. Even though I helped her get it, she got it. It's hers.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it.
Yeah. Not I wanted her to be at that level.
Not that I'm doing it in case we break up, but so she can have her own thing. Yeah. Some people need their own thing.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna write all that off because it depends.
Yeah.
I'm not just going. I understand what Flo's saying. Normally I would actually be inclined to agree, but as I'm getting a little older, I'm starting to see. I'm not going to just write off to say I'm not going to come after your shit. If you come after my shit, I'm coming after your shit.
I mean, yeah. If you come after
if you don't come after my shit, I won't come after
that's
your
what
shit.
I'm saying.
It's going to be mutually assured destruction if you want to play this game.
Let's say if you set her up, for a little company or something, and it's taking off and it's making good money, you know what I'm saying? If she,
that's why I said that
she's
earlier.
Good with that,
If you're dealing with a woman who wants everything, she's gonna try to do that.
Right.
But that's
why would she even want to come after your shit if she's doing
that's why I'm inclined to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because if I do that, she got her own shit.
Now, if you come after me at that point, now I know you want some greedy shit. So I'm like, it's all bets off.
That's what I said.
Like, I'm coming at you.
That's what I'm giving.
May the best lawyer win.
That's why what I'm saying is I'm setting it up for it to be a win-win for all of us.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because if you have your own shit, my shit is just extra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We surviving off my shit starting off because it's what's going. Now, I say here, what do you want to do? You say, I want to do this. I want to get into this. And we do the research on it. Lucrative. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Boom. You got the money.
Come up with a solid business plan. Put it in action.
Right. And you got money. You can do whatever you want with your money. You got a bank account. You can make a separate bank account. I wouldn't be mad at you.
Yeah.
Have a separate bank account.
I would encourage that, actually.
Yeah, it's good to have a separate bank account.
Exactly. So you got a buku money in your account. Money you can do whatever you want because that's your thing that you run. That's your thing. And like I said, I footed the money so I could be entitled to whatever small percentage I decide. But because I want you to have yours, I don't need that.
Right.
Now, in the event that we break up, you can go on ahead about yours. Now, if I did my due diligence as picking the right person, this person not gonna come from me.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, look, he set me up.
Right.
To me, it's all about character.
Yeah,
you choose the right person with
exactly.
character, you can't lose.
You're not gonna have to worry about that.
You can't lose because she gonna be so. If you pick a person with real stand up character, you pick the stand up woman. She gonna say, "Look, man, she did what the fuck she did. He did what the fuck he did for me, and I can't knock it."
He got to spin.
No, I don't. No,
okay,
no.
I thought you
no,
said.
no. I'm looking at the list and I'm thinking, I did not know this one was going to take that long.
Take that long.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, no.
We can move.
Oh no, I got to spin, but I'm not offering it. No.
I mean, no, yeah. I mean,
No.
We can move on. It's just, you know what I mean.
He got perked up on that one. I'm like, yeah.
It's just the thing. No matter what it is, it's just always about the type of characteristics of the person.
Yeah.
And those characteristics that the person end up showing at the end, they always been there. It's just depends on if you decided to nip it in the bud when you seen it, or you decided to ignore it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely correct about that. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one because that one lasted a lot longer. That one lasted a lot longer than I thought.
They hit some chords, huh?
Yeah, you kind of drag that.
So, okay. Yeah, take your swig. That's right. It's finna get heavy. It's finna get
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead. I know I need to use the restroom.
Yeah, I kind of do too. All right, okay. So, black women will gladly date a goofy, corny white man and accept him how he is, but then refer to Michael B. Jordan, a superstar actor, as corny. Corny meaning clean cut, stays out of trouble, and respectful. These women are dysfunctional and toxic. Hit or miss? Wow!
Is it the liquor? It might be the liquor.
I wasn't expecting that one. What makes that a hit for you, Brother Hirsch?
I'm not gonna say all.
Okay.
I'm gonna say some. You know, some black women just think white ice is colder. You know, you know, they think they doing something different.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I got me a white boy. You know, he's good, and he be corny as fuck, and you know, be just doing the same shit that the black brother. You know, the black corny guy that you say is. But just because he's white, you know, he get a different response. So I think that could be a hit.
Okay. Yeah. I'm proud of you, brother. I was expecting a whole bunch of this and that and this and that before we get to the actual answer. He came right out the gate. All right.
Say the question one more time.
All right. Black women will gladly date a goofy, corny white man and accept him how he is, but then refer to Michael B. Jordan, a superstar actor, as corny. Corny meaning clean cut, stays out of trouble, and respectful. These women are dysfunctional and toxic.
That's a hit. And what makes it the hit is the last part, the dysfunctional women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're not talking about all women. What made me zero in is that last part, the dysfunctional ones. Because I think the way they look at it when it comes to white men is from the white guy is that they not looking at him like he got that swag in the first place. They looking at him like he's already that,
right?
Been that, and so they are more so rock with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to say, it's not too many. It's black women who will rock with the corny white dude because the guy that they initially wanted may not be the quote unquote what society think is the, you know, he's that guy, but they don't like her because she's not into those same things.
Right.
So that guy might look at her as corny, and she just looking for the guy that's into what she's into. And that white corny guy is the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in her, wherever she stay, vicinity counts in this type of situation. If she's in a situation where, like, let's say the hood, and most dudes, they not into, let's say, like anime or video games and stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
She's looking for the guy who has that, who's into what she's into, and she might try to be into that certain guy that's in her vicinity, but he's not really into her. Oh, you like that? You like watching that? Like, man, bust it open, right? And she's not. That's not her.
Yeah.
She's not the thought. You know what I mean? And she's not inclined to buzz it open. She got a certain type of respect for herself, and she's end up meeting this white guy, and it's like, oh, okay, he's different. He's into things I'm into, and so she ended up going with him.
I guess my only problem with that is there's a lot of black nerds.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to
I'm
say.
actually in a lot of those
Now-
groups.
Now,
It's like they go
Yeah.
straight,
I'm
they
in a
don't
lot
they
of
don't consider the black nerd or what they call nerds.
blurred. That's what it
Yeah,
is now.
they don't
I'm in a
consider
lot of blurred
those.
groups.
see,
They see black people, the black guy, the cool guy, that they just go straight to the white.
So you think it's an image problem amongst us black men? How we are stereotyped and
Yeah,
perceived to be
yeah.
one way, and in
Yeah.
all reality, we might
yes,
actually
Exactly.
But I
Yeah.
think it's more so dealing with in our age group,
Yeah,
because now that perception is changing, where it's okay to
Yeah.
be into anime
Yeah.
and to be into different type of things.
Yeah.
So now, because those women usually when they meet, if they not around the white guy, then it be when they go off to college
Yeah.
and they meet.
Yeah.
I found my tribe.
right.
Yeah.
They into my
Right.
thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the only thing that probably end up separating them is the difference between cultures, as far as black people and white people is concerned. Where the white boy might bring home, and it might be some type of interference with their parents,
Yeah.
or the vice versa.
Yeah.
So this made me think about Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's
So
another one.
She tried the hood black dude, but she didn't go straight to the white. There's other different
Exactly.
genres of black people.
That's the
Right?
whole thing.
Yeah,
And
so
that's why I said
she got a black person who she felt like was
safe.
more suited to what she wanted.
Right. And
But now-
that was my
It doesn't
thing.
necessarily mean you need to go white. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
Because even in this situation with her, it's crazy because now is I think the issue is this crazy ass feminism movement play a part, because now they go to somebody, they pray for that Russell Wilson,
Yeah.
then they get him, and then that feminism shit kick in,
Yeah. I know where you going. Yeah.
and then I want to start. I'm bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not getting looked at like I used to.
I want to walk out naked, pretty much.
I want to do risky shit. I want to
Yeah.
make songs about niggas ain't shit.
And that's why I say this reckless shit I say on this show.
It's like they.
And I think
I don't want to say all, but it's like a good amount of women never satisfy. So
You can't satisfy none of them.
never satisfy.
I think when they revert, when they get a good guy and they still trying to revert back to niggas ain't
Yeah.
shit, I think they are in tune, or they like inclined to toxic. They that dysfunction.
Yeah,
I think they inclined to that
she
dysfunction.
missing the excitement. And,
Not just the excitement. They just been so used to fuck these niggas.
yeah,
And it's like, I get the good guy, and then still I want to say this
I
shit,
still want to talk my shit,
which
about-
comes from not resolving some shit. That comes from
Yeah,
not resolving
yeah.
shit. Because you can fix it to a certain extent, but you got to do all the work.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if you don't do all the work, you're going to get to that point, and you're going to still want to say, fuck these niggas. Like she made that song, fuck these niggas. She made some type of song.
I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
It's like,
I already
don't
knew
think-
he was going as soon as he.
it
I don't
was-
think she said fuck these niggas. She's just more like, I can do it on my own if I, I guess if I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That startled me a little bit, but
That's all me too. What is that?
Ice hitting the floor upstairs.
Yeah, but
that's so. Wait a minute. Did you give your hit or miss?
yeah.
Yeah, he said it was a hit.
Okay.
Due to the last part.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no, that's the point I was gonna get at. So obviously, it's a hit for me. It's a hit for me, and for anybody watching this, and like you always talk shit, you talk a lot of shit. Yeah, and I'm also married too. Here's the difference. I ain't some lonely ass spinster who just what I'm saying. No, I'm actually married. So the thing is, the reason I talk what I talk, and the reason I am the way I am, is because of what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I'm not out here. I'm glad that I'm not out here. And even if my wife left me today and I had to be, I had to start over, fuck that.
It'd be rough.
I'll be a passport bro before I fuck with, be with some of you motherfuckers around here. And I'm just being straight up, being honest with you. And I ain't got passport bro money, but I'm going to figure this out. You think I'm about to fuck with y'all little attitudes that y'all have? Man, get the fuck out. And I'm just not about to do it. You know what we say? Standards, boundaries, all these things. This is what I've learned about myself in my almost 36 years of living. The stuff I see y'all on, y'all can have that. Y'all can keep that. Yeah. Find another sucker to get that shit too, because it ain't gonna work with me. You know what I'm saying? So
if you a person that's follow what the internet tell you, we ain't gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I'm telling you, I'm already somebody who got boundaries, and it's gonna be you gonna rock with these boundaries, or you gotta rock on by yourself. You gotta do your own thing. Like, I'm not about to be. Listen, man, I'm about communicating. Not just communicating, but the part of communication where you have an understanding of what I'm telling you, and you have an understanding. I have an understanding what I'm telling you, and then you have an understanding what you tell. We have an understanding, a mutual understanding. It ain't just because when we say communication is a major thing, we don't highlight the comprehension part.
Yeah.
And that's very important. You got to comprehend. So if we aren't comprehending, look, man, it ain't going to work. Now, I'm not about, I done told, man, y'all probably sick of me about this point about saying this shit. I told you I don't argue. Like, I'm not about to argue with nobody. I can have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Let's figure it out. And I understand that everybody not going to, it might be heated in the beginning, but let's calm this shit down and then have a conversation and see if we could comprehend. And if we can comprehend and we can get on a solid ground with each other, we can keep it pushing. All this bullshit you want to do, if you the type of person ride the wave of this, you know what? Fuck these niggas, and then they want to talk about soft girl era. I'm gonna be on my soft girl shit with my nigga now. Nah, man, that ain't gonna happen. Man.
Yeah,
you should have been your soft girl when you came in this shit.
If I see you following internet trends, you shaky. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you following whatever people talking about on social media, I can't put no faith in you.
Yeah, it ain't working. It ain't working. Go ahead about your business. I mean, it ain't happening.
Well, look, when I ran this question by my wife earlier, and she gave me her answer for it, but I was explaining to her, according to this, I would be considered corny, and she disagreed with me. She was like, "No," but I'm like, "No, I would be."
What are they considering corny?
Well, according to this, a person who's clean cut, stays out of trouble, and respectful.
So we all corny.
Well, look. Well, I'm saying, basically, I was equating that because girls used to call me corny back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I've been referred to as that. But it's from the standpoint of why? Why am I corny? Why am I corny? Because why? At the time, in our era, I wasn't sagging my pants. I wasn't trying to be on all that hood crap, even though I was in the hood.
I was trying to. My auntie, she was on my ass.
But
I would say
if she ever saw me sagging my pants, she'd run and pull them down.
My people was on me too.
Yeah.
So I'm explaining to her by that definition, by people's so-called standards or whatever, I would be considered labeled as corny. But my wife said, no, you're not corny, because
you ain't. I think we're missing something.
Huh.
At that age, we dealing with young girls who don't know nothing.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we do tend to carry that, which we grown. And now we grown, we deal with women who deal with who they like. Your wife is saying what she's saying because it's not as looking at it as a grown woman lens.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're not corny. You like what you like. And she accepts you for who you are.
That was
and
her answer.
That doesn't mean you're corny.
That was her answer.
And corny is depending on whatever perception of corny is.
Yeah.
Now, this what we talking about. These are a certain type of women who like the bullshit.
Yeah. And I feel like
that's what they like.
I feel like their definition of corny is from high school. So they corny for still thinking that's
Well, see, look, me and my wife met young. I met her when she was 18. I was 19.
Yeah.
So that perception then, what she had then, is still persistent to this day. So apparently, like you say, it's the same thing she said. She was like, it's about, you were what I liked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
she was
I wasn't never corny to her. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that part made sense.
She didn't follow.
Yeah, she didn't follow
wasn't
what people.
She was influenced by everybody saying, "Oh, you fuck
about
with
what people thought was corny at the time." Yeah.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before our camera cut off, we're gonna get to this last one, and this last one is a bonus. Okay. I know exactly what this one is, and I know exactly what all these brothers are gonna say. So this last one, a guy ordering dessert on a date is a red flag for me. That's a female thing to do for real.
I almost snorted a bubble. That nigga gay, nigga gay. Yeah, I just fucked up our algorithm.
Algorithm been gone, bro. It been gone. They were like, nah, we ain't doing it on this one. So okay, obviously that's a freaking miss for me. Hell of a miss. You mean tell me I can't order nothing sweet? I got sweet tooth. I can handle dessert. What? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go in the car and eat a Snickers? What the hell am I supposed to do?
Who made this shit up?
Okay, so for the audience, before we go in, for the audience, I got all of these. I pulled them from comments that people made. All of these are statements from other people. These did not come from me. Now, all the other ones came from men. This last one came from a woman. So these were all the hit and misses. The one about the dessert came from a woman, but all the rest of these came from men.
It sounds like somebody just capping on the internet just to make an uproar.
Yeah.
So is that a hit or miss for you?
I don't know. They might really believe this shit.
And you a straight up ignoramus. Think of some shit like this. You already know that's a miss. I mean, like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like every other week, y'all don't want niggas to do shit.
We can't do shit. Dog.
Niggas can't do nothing. They can't smoke hookah. They can't get dessert.
Can't eat ice cream.
Can't eat nothing. They can't do
eat
nothing.
popsicles.
They can't do nothing.
Can't eat a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Can't eat the glizzy.
God damn.
You gotta go to a corner and put a curtain over you to eat a hot dog.
Can't do nothing.
Damn.
Can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. And y'all wonder why y'all can't get a nigga and niggas ain't fuck with you because you telling them, oh, that's gay, that's gay. That got me thinking, bitches, you gay?
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Bitches, you gay? Y'all, it sounds like some young female saying some shit like this.
Yeah.
And we already know how y'all rock.
It was.
We already know how y'all
Absolutely.
rock. Most of y'all young females, y'all fuck with each other. So that got me thinking is
y'all really gay out here.
Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. And shit, I had me a goddamn smoothie. I guess y'all gonna come.
Yeah, right.
So, hey man, I'm trying to be
nigga
healthy.
that drink a smoothie is gay.
Nigga trying to be healthy.
Like Riley off the Boondock.
Trying to be healthy, nigga? You gay.
Healthy, nigga. Healthy?
You trying to live long, nigga? You gay.
You trying to not have a heart attack?
Real men don't live long, nigga.
Real men take a heart attack like a man. Real men get cancer.
You better be dead by 67 or you gay.
You failed as a man, nigga. You ain't got prostate cancer, nigga. You failed.
You got your prostate checked, nigga?
Oh, you definitely
Hey, no,
gay.
look,
You definitely
Hey, look. All jokes aside. All jokes aside.
You let the doctor put 2 fingers in it. Oh no, you gay. Real man don't get real nigga don't get checked for prostate.
Take that cancer like a man, nigga.
All jokes aside. I'm about
These
to
young
be,
hoes want you to die.
I'm about to be
I'm sorry for y'all young boys.
I'm about to be 36 next month.
Hey man, I'm
I
taking.
am going for
listen,
a prostate
check-
exam in 2 years. I am not bullshit.
Look. I don't care what you young hoes saying. I'm 2 fingers going up there because I'm staying
Right.
alive.
I'm trying to stick around.
staying alive.
I'm going. They say you're supposed to have a prostate exam when you turn 40. I'm getting one at 38. In 2 years, I'm going to get one
Just to make sure.
just to make sure.
I don't care what
I've
you-
already. And I don't mind
I don't care
admitting this.
what the
I'm not
fuck
going.
y'all think.
I'm not going.
Right.
I'm not going to say.
I don't care what y'all young bros talking about, man.
I've had a what's that? The colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy.
I've had a
Yeah.
colonoscopy
Yeah.
last year. I had a colonoscopy last year because I needed to make sure.
Right.
So it's no shame.
Man, you
Listen,
trying to
man.
stick around this bitch.
That's the whole point.
Hell yeah.
All the cancer and shit we got going around here.
Hell yeah.
you
But that's why I
better-
say that's only nothing but a young dumb hoe saying some shit like this.
Yeah.
Hey man, if I want to get a good damn a colonics, I'm gonna do that shit. I
Right.
bet they say that shit gay too. Listen,
That's
man.
definitely gay. If you can't even eat dessert, nigga.
Is that an ice cream sundae, nigga?
You got Metropolitan, nigga?
We already talked about this stuff with the drinks. Like, you know, a man can't have a daiquiri. Well, I like a
Martini.
daiquiri. I like a daiquiri. My wife got me to like a daiquiri. That's a
Listen, man.
woman's drink. Daiquiris
Listen,
be good
listen,
as hell.
man,
I don't
listen,
give a damn.
Listen, you don't want to get too drunk. You want to be in an okay situation. Get the daiquiri.
I'm getting the daiquiri.
Listen, man. A man do what he want to do.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's what I was saying. The most manly
what I wanna
man is secure in who he is.
That's right.
And ain't gonna let nobody else dictate to him what his sexuality is.
First of all, that got me questioning what y'all think a man is.
Right.
Because they don't know.
Exactly.
So why here I'm listening to your ass? Get the fuck on. Eat what the fuck I want.
There's a hit miss for you, Hirsch.
Nigga, you gay. That's definitely a miss.
Oh, I thought we was doing Terry's Quarter.
Hell no, I'm not
eating no-
I'm not eating no.
I'm not gonna-
no dessert. She's right.
She's
I'm not
right.
eating no dessert.
Listen to these queens. They don't want you no. They don't want you to eat dessert. Be a man, nigga.
Look, we go wrap it up, all right? Because
We're gonna pass on dessert, nigga. You eating a salad.
Be a man, nigga.
That's
Eat
rabbit food.
goddamn
Be a man.
dessert.
This has been the Uncultured Roots podcast. We gonna
You
get
do
up.
podcast, nigga.
That's gay.
That's gay.
Let me do the outro, niggas.
You do tech.
You podcasting? Outro. That sound gay.
I'm done. Y'all be smooth.
You drink
Peace
Taylor
out,
Port.
man. I gotta go piss.
Drink Mad Dog 2020 like a real nigga. Coke 45.
Shit. This nigga walked off. Hey, we accomplished something. We got him to walk off again.
Again.
Hey, peace out. Hey,
Subscribe to everything.
subscribe on YouTube. Like, share. You know what I'm saying?
Comment.
Check us out. Comment.
Hey man, y'all better behave.
Yeah. You welcome it all.
Yeah.
Peace.
Follow everything. Twitter, Instagram, all that.